Alright guys, in today's video we are going to be looking at what could be an up-and-coming cryptocurrency called Glass. Glass understands that our current world is high-paced and ever-changing, especially in relation to cryptocurrencies and the stock market. As many of us have seen, both of the sectors in the financial market have been increasingly volatile as of lately. They would like to offer some solace and clarity as it pertains to the cryptocurrency market, and that is why they created Glass Token. They are two ambitious individuals with the same goal in mind for their investors to experience a transparent, hassle-free opportunity to exist in the crypto marketplace, especially without fear of having the rug pulled out from under them or their investments being manipulated. That being said, this has potential to hit 10 cents at only $50 million market cap, currently sitting less than a penny. Very attainable. Just think of the possibilities when this coin reaches bigger exchanges. So to go over its utility, Glass is a fast, secure, and user-friendly way to exchange 175 plus cryptocurrencies. Simple one-click trading solution in the crypto space. It is the world's first community-funded exchange. They have a starting supply of 500 million Glass tokens with an estimated launch set at Q3 to Q4. So in the meantime, they have a full effect tokenomics set in place. 5% being distributed to Glass token holders and 5% automatically added to liquidity to keep the token forever healthy, which is on Pancake V2. In order to buy Glass, you must download Trust Wallet app and buy transfer BNB to your wallet. Then click on your BNB token, go to the dots labeled More, and press Swap to Smart Chain. Now enable dApps on your phone. So you got to search for the Trust browser, and then in the browser, go back to your Trust wallet, and you should see the dApps or dApps. Then you got to open your browser and find or type in pancakeswap.finance, which I'm sure some of you probably have familiarity with by now. I've done it or talked about it here on the channel. And then now exchange your Binance coin for Glass. Enter the Glass contract address. And now I would like to spend some time kind of going over the website, social medias, and token charts. All right, guys, so as you can see, I'm currently on the official Glass Token website. As you can see, you get greeted by this page right here where it talks about how transparency matters. I'm just kind of floating through the website. You can see it talks about digital assets in the crypto space. 1.8 million market cap within the first 24 hours is what they actually peaked at in their all-time high, which is a lot of money to be put into a cryptocurrency on, startups. So probably from their pre-ICOs. They have 500 million Glass tokens in liquidation, and 5% is redistributed to holders in each transaction. They also talk about what their, what the website is and about them, and then they have all their links right here, which is their white paper, which they plan to update, Telegram, PooCoin chart, Discord, roadmap, and BSC scan. You can see going down, it pretty much covers a lot of things. Everything seems to be right here on the website. Nothing is hidden. You don't have to find other websites to check out. But you can see this is actually their token right now, and you can see from the immediate start of things, this is on the 15-minute. We can go to like the 4-hour. You can see kind of how the prices have kind of taken off since its release. You can see it's even forming some sort of a symmetrical triangle, which may be something we have to check out and do some analytics on. But you can see from or technical analysis on. So from the launch, we actually started right here and we shot all the way up. It saw a massive jump in price. A lot of ICOs do tend to do that, and now we seem to be consolidating. But notice there is some sort of uptrend that is forming on here. You can see if we just draw right here, boom, the uptrend, you can see what we're looking at. And there seems to be some sort of slight downtrend. Just something to consider as we do technical analysis here on the channel as well. This might be another opportunity for another pump coming very soon within Glass. So definitely make sure to check this out. We could just slightly tweak this up a little higher. And you can see kind of what I'm getting at, that there is some sort of symmetrical triangle forming, which should break probably closer to the end of May. Now, this is all speculative and technical analysis. So, if we want to talk about that, maybe leave a comment down below if you're interested in learning a little more about the technical analysis side of Glass and whether or not this might be a next opportunity to invest into. Now we can scroll down and you can see it gives you step-by-step guides of how to actually purchase Glass, which is really cool because as of other cryptocurrencies, I've found it to be fairly difficult, like Shiba Inu as well as Doge, to actually purchase the coins. Not many people are actually explaining in depth how to go around purchasing on Trust Wallet. You have to search the internet and scour the web, but this is literally on their website. So it shows you exactly what we stated, how exactly to buy there, and they even include their the transaction, the contract address right here. The other thing is they even show you guys the Trust browser that you have to plug in, which is also very easy to do, and I do think it's really cool that they show that. You can see Glassparency Matters, how to you reach out to them, Telegram, Discord, Twitter, buy, liquidity lock, burn address. You can see these are pretty cool as well. I'll pull that up right here. UNCX, and then we have the burn address, which is also cool. So they have a lot of things that they publish right here. Well, I guess we'll go over these in a minute. But scrolling down even further, that's pretty much the front page of their website, and they have these links at the bottom here. So moving forward, they have the Glass Exchange, which is also interesting. So this is kind of what I was mentioning before. Basically, Glass wants to be this, transparent website where everyone can, it's a community-driven exchange, which is very interesting. I've actually never heard of a community-driven exchange. Yes, we have these bigger exchanges where everybody is kind of taking place. So maybe it's a similarity. I'm not entirely sure, but they're saying it's the first community funded, so it might be a little different. Instead of, I guess, all the, liquidity being just in the exchange itself, this is, scoured over everyone. So very cool. You can kind of see a little glimpse of what's coming for Glass behind it, which is really nice looking, but I'd really like to see what it looks like. I guess we'll have to review it later on when they actually launch this exchange on their website. Now, there are some socials that I want to look at. Their Glass Exchange right here. You can see this is, or the Glass, Twitter, they have about 2,400 followers right now, a fairly active community, and they do have pretty much links to everything about it, and they seem to be posting fairly often. You can see for your safety, yet again, we have locked even more pooled liquidity. They're fairly transparent with everything that they do. Looks like we're preparing for takeoff. They're just talking about big movements that are coming for, Glass, and certain updates about, their token. So you can see right here who's ready for the utility announcement. They're really just being public about everything that they do on their website. Now, we do have Glass token right here. This is on BSC scan. You can see basically where all the money is moving to and who's selling and who's buying and things like that. So very nice to see all the different transactions and the amount people are buying and selling across the board. So very interesting to see all of this liquidity moved. And there's a lot of money in here. There's a lot of money floating around. So this might be a coin that we have to pay attention to. There's a lot of smaller, tokens to look at. Glass seems to be one of those that really could continue to pump even higher. Now, on UNCX, you can see right here, this is another way to actually lock the liquidity. This is what they're doing here. 98.1% is locked currently. Liquidity locks right here. The unlocked dates, boom and boom. So fairly transparent about that. It's on PancakeSwap V2, like we talked about earlier today. And yeah, this is Glass to WBNB. They then have the Glass price chart, which is right here, which I'll jump into in a second, and their Telegram group, which has over 1,200 members as well. So there's a lot of active people in here. I was actually playing around inside the Telegram chat, and they have, a lot of active people. Over 100 people are currently online talking about Glass token, trying to figure out what's the next opportunity to invest into, Glass. So lastly, I want to look at the Glass token right here. You can see just by zooming out. So we were looking at this in a 4-hour. We can do 12-hour. Maybe that's a little bit better. And you can see that, big symmetrical triangle that's forming on here. We discussed this before. So literally just by drawing this uptrend here, and then drawing a downtrend, you can see right here, there seems to be some sort of ascending triangle. No, not ascending triangle. Sorry, symmetrical triangle forming on this coin. We can even move this down a little bit smaller just to kind of breach what exactly we're looking at. So there is resistances that are in play. There is a bottom support that's in play as well. And we're just going to use this. It's very new. They've just been listed. So obviously, with any cryptocurrency that we talk about here on the channel, there is obvious risk, and you definitely should be doing your own research and not investing anything you're not comfortable with losing. Consider everything you invest as a loss or a bill when you first start buying into that. That's how I look at it. And if you can understand that if you're not comfortable with putting 10,000 in, but 500 is, comfortable, then you can move on and move forward into investing in things like this. But otherwise, things look okay. We're just into this. So we're just setting new all-time highs. We're just setting new lows. We're just experiencing the space, but there does seem to be a lot of potential in here, and it's something to check out. Otherwise, if you're interested in learning more or about Glass token, I did link them in the description down below. Once again, huge shout out to Glass for sponsoring today's episode, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.